This is Frankie Abbruzzino with the Scoop News. And first I want to apologize because I guess I did a video report of the city of Sarasota's forum at Tiger Bay and I uploaded the wrong video. Didn't realize that until the end. They had another forum though, and the co-founder of Stop, that's basically an advocacy group out there that advocates to stop the building and control the overdevelopmental issues that are plaguing the downtown Sarasota area, and that is Ahern Koch, Jennifer. She was not present, and it's amazing. One thing I learned when I did that little trial run in last year, these forums get crazy when you don't show up, and the news will go off on a tangent on just noting how evil and bad you are. Especially here, the Gondolin Tribune did that to me, and they kind of did on Koch, saying, "Oh God, everybody was up in arms because she wasn't there." What they don't realize is that you have other obligations and you have to fulfill them, and your whole life doesn't revolve around each of these forums. So kudos to her for holding to her guns. She went out and she had another pre-planned meeting involving Stop. Now, Brody was there, and the other individual, Hyde. And they basically went out there and they wanted to focus more on development, but it ended up being more about the indigent out there. And that was one of the top points that they discussed, one of the main disconnects between the two individuals, one being a Democrat and Hyde being the Republican. And even though it's a nonpartisan race, that stuff does get focused on. I don't know why cities do this nonpartisan thing. But basically, they said, look, our hands are tied. The police's hands are tied, and we need to change it. Brody basically has hit on the fact that they need to reduce homelessness, and he wants to do that through the city's plan, which I covered just the other day, which is more coordination between the different groups, and that's the nonprofit, law enforcement, and all those different individuals. More data collection and more emphasis on houses over plans to construct these emergency shelters, which that plan calls to discontinue. Hyde had a little bit different approach to it. He made a good line in there, which was, he basically said, we as a city have to stop providing all these services to these homeless, because it's sort of like, and he used that, what's that movie where Build It, They Will Come. And the more and more we do, the more and more the indigents will come to Sarasota. And that's what we're seeing, is an uptick in individuals that come to Sarasota because it's friendlier towards the homeless individuals that are out there. That's where they mainly differed. They were pretty much, according to this report, they were pretty much in line with opposing the parking meters, which I think Ahern opposes too, if I recall correctly. Hiring more police officers, and increasing density to encourage affordable housing. That's been on everybody's table. Sarasota's been fighting it. They don't really, everybody's like, yeah, I want affordable housing. I want to take care of the homeless. But, stop right there. Not in my neighborhood. And so you see that a lot. In regards to, something it's a little ironic. If you look at the county, the city of Venice, and even the city of Sarasota, for example, the city of Venice a couple of years ago reduced the number of firefighters and reduced the number of police officers on the payroll. Yet they have approved thousands of new housing through developments. The county's done the same thing. City of Sarasota, same thing. City of Northport, same thing. Yet nobody's really sitting there and saying, okay, if we're adding 10,000 new homes, that's going to bring X amount of new people. Shouldn't we consider expansion of the police department, expansion of the fire department? Right now the fire departments, I think we have 3 here in Venice, are strategically located. But they're not strategically located for a lot of the new construction that may be out more towards northern Venice. And it amazes me that none of the politicians consider this until it's too late. So that's how it went with the debate. I got a homeless guy up there because that's where it focused on the most. This has been Frankie Abbruzzino with the Scoop News.